Good morning. Do you know, in 2025 alone, the FBI have recorded over 1 million cybercrime complaints with reported losses over 20 billion US dollars. But the cyber attacks are no longer just about stolen passwords, locked files, or financial loss. It can get into the physical world right now. They can affect the system that manufacture food, generate our power, and move our transport. Behind these systems are computers quietly controlling our physical world. These are called Industrial Control System, or also known as ICS. Now imagine a water tank. The screen says it's 60% full. Everything is normal, but an attacker might be slowly changing the sensor readings. This dashboard will still look normal, but the tank will be overflowing and damaging the equipment. Now, so the problem is simple. The number looks normal, the system behavior is not. So the current state of the ICS is improving, but it is still fragile. The industrial systems were built for scalability and safety, not for modern cyber attacks. They are hard to patch, difficult to shut down, and also lack full visibility. So how do we break that wall? Imagine if the system had a virtual shadow, a safe copy, watching the real system live every second. This is the first part of my solution, a digital twin. A digital twin is a safe copy that watches the real ICS every second. It receives live sensor values from pumps, actuators, and valves so that it can show how the system should behave. This is very important because in ICS, we can't perform all the attacks because it might be risky. But in digital twin, I can safely perform the attack without affecting the real system to show the impact. In one experiment, I slowly changed the sensor values instead of a sudden attack. The attack successfully avoided the detection because it stayed within the normal limits. So how can we detect it? This is where the LLM part comes in, or the large language model. This is basically an AI assistant. It looks at the system behavior and asks, does this make sense? If the sensor values looks normal, but the behavior of the actuators and pumps are not safe, it can explain and detect the mismatch. My idea is to make the industrial system understand behavior, not just the numbers, because in ICS, the goal is not only to detect the attack, but it is stop the attack before real damage occurs. This is how I am able to break the wall of the industrial cyber defense. Thank you.
Thank you, Navaneeth. Any questions?
Large language models are prone to delusions. How safe do you think it is under the current, or will we be at a state where we're able to improve this
I'm actually working I'm actually have done the work with digital twin and LLM, but within the digital twin and the LLM, they both have to be protected. So there should be a security infrastructure in all of them.
Yes. Thank you. How complex is it to come up with these digital twins? Would you have to develop them for each individual system?
Yeah, it is, because they are for example, water treatment plant and smart grid have different requirements, so we have to design appropriate to it, like for each thing.